Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, my name is Jasmine, and for those that do, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a perfume haul. So I recently did an order from Oakcha. I finally went into the hype. I've seen them all over like my social media, TikTok, Facebook. I haven't seen them as much on Instagram, and then one of my friends made an order too and I watched her TikTok. So I do have an order, so of course I want to show you it and do a mini review of the products I've tried so far. Two of these perfumes are for my friend, but she said I could smell them, and I will give my review on those. So if you're interested in finding out what I got from Oakcha, then stay tuned. And just to give a little bit of background on this brand, they do have some original scents, but they also do dupes of high-end fragrances. So I know I've reviewed Dossier before, so it's another one of those types of brands that do replica perfumes. So I'm going to start with the original products first, and this is from their new collection. It is the Candy collection. So I was really excited to try this because I love candy so much. If you know me, you know I love candy, and if you don't, now you know. So with this, you get 6 of these little samplers, and then you do get a $10 credit to buy the full size. So the first flavor is Sugar Rush, and spoiler, I actually bought a full size of this one, so I won't talk too much about it, but it does, or it was inspired by Swedish Fish, which are my favorite candy of all time. The next one is Watermelon Jam, and I am telling you, those sugary watermelon candies, this smells just like it. I was in shock. It smells really good, very sweety. These are all very like sweet and kind of florally. So if you like that scent, you might not, if you don't like that scent, you might not like them, but if you do, you will. But this really does smell like a watermelon candy. It's crazy. The next one is Choco Break. So I know my friend Shannon wasn't crazy about this one, but I do like it. It smells like Kit Kat. It definitely has like that chocolate kind of musky smell, so it doesn't smell, I find like Kit Kats don't really smell anyway compared to other chocolate bars, but it's more of kind of that unisex chocolate scent, which I'm not complaining, it still smells really good. The next one is Peach Rings, and this smells just like peach rings. Like I do get that first whiff of the peach, and then it is really sweet. I find like these all kind of smell a little bit the same, but they do have distinct notes of whatever candy they are, but definitely very sweet and definitely very peachy, which I like. And it's not like a Georgia peach kind of Bath and Body Works smell. It's actually like a peach. The next one, I think this will be my next purchase. It's Pink Euphoria, and that is inspired by Skittles. Oh my goodness, it's just so sweet. It reminds me a little bit of, I don't think it actually reminds me of anything I've smelled before. It is so good. It has like a sweet, but a bit of like a sour scent as well, but not in a sour, gross way, but like a sour Skittle kind of way maybe. But I really like this. I want this one. And the last one is Colorama. So this smells like Coke. And it really does. Like, I almost feel like, as weird as this sounds, like I could smell the bubbles. So it does smell really good. Like, I'm interested in this one. I feel like so many people would want to smell like Diet Coke. But yeah. So this was $17, and definitely $17 well spent because, like I said, you do get the $10 credit. And I really now just want to buy this entire collection because it smells so good. It's like perfume made for me, to be honest, but definitely check this out if you're not sure what scent that you want to try. In terms of shipping as well, it did take a while to ship. I know it is the holidays, but really the waiting game was waiting for it to ship, and then once it shipped, it went through FedEx, and it was so quickly. It came from Vancouver, but it only took like 3 days, and I'm on the other side of the coast. So it didn't take that long, but it really was just the wait game for it to actually ship. So the next item I got is the Sugar Rush, like I had mentioned. So all their packaging looks like this. It says Undeniably You. And I really do kind of like this packaging. Does it remind me of candy? No, it actually doesn't. I would think it would be like more like pink and red, to be honest. I would have maybe have liked to have seen like this reflect the candy. Like Swedish Fish are like mostly red. But I really do like this scent. It smells so much like Swedish Fish. It's actually crazy. It does wear down nicely as well. So I wore it yesterday and it did last quite a bit. Quite a few hours. I think I put it on probably like 8 hours it lasted. I didn't wake up with it though. I did smell myself this morning to see like, do I still smell like Swedish Fish? But I didn't. So it doesn't last that long, but it smelled really good and it's not like overpowering or overwhelming, but it still smells so good. Now I want Swedish Fish, and they are so hard to find in Canada, or at least where I live. You have to like go to a specialty store and they're so expensive. But I really like this one. Like I said, I've already worn it and I've been impressed. Okay, so the next one I got is actually a dupe for Sol De Janeiro's 32. So this perfume it's not like the most expensive. It's a little bit over 100, maybe like 120, 130, and I didn't want to pay that. So I love Sol De Janeiro. So I was like, okay, let me try this dupe. This is one of their new arrivals. So it's called Kissed Glow. And if you haven't smelled, like Sol De Janeiro is definitely like that fruity, tropical, tonka vanilla-y kind of caramel smell. If you haven't smelled it, like just go to Sephora. I feel like at this point, like everybody has smelled the original Sol De Janeiro. So I did decide to get this. So I actually tested it today. This one I believe was $32. And it definitely is a little bit more, it smells like suntan lotion a little bit more on first kind of sniff. But I did put this on today and I actually got my mom and my niece to smell me and they were like, oh, that smells really good. And my niece is a very tough critic. If you know children, they are the most ruthless critics. But I find I put it on today around 12. And by 4 o'clock, I can't smell it. I can't smell it on my wrist at all, which I didn't like work out or do anything. So that's kind of disappointing, but a little bit did go on my sleeve. And I can smell some hints of it on my sleeve. So in terms of long lasting, I'm not finding this lasts as long as even like the original Sol De Janeiro spray or the body cream. So that's kind of unfortunate because after 4 hours, I still want to smell my perfume. So I didn't really like that about this. But otherwise, like I know first glance I said it smells like suntan lotion, but it actually does smell like Sol De Janeiro 32. So I don't know, like I'm kind of disappointed by it a little bit because I was hoping it would last a little bit longer. Mimic does have their dupe at my Marshalls I saw tonight, so maybe I will actually. First glance with the packaging, you probably wouldn't actually think this was a Sol De Janeiro dupe because it's just plain white packaging. But it does smell really nice. I'm going to continue to wear it. It might be good for like a day at work where I don't really want to wear perfume. Or I shouldn't be wearing perfume, but I do. So, yeah. Okay, so the next one is a dupe of Sweet Addict. So this is what my friend got. So this is a dupe of Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. Smells good. I'm just thinking, so I have a Dossier dupe and it's very interesting because I just smelled that and I didn't recognize the scent when that is a scent I wear all the time. I don't find it as powering when I smell this compared to the Dossier one. When I smell that, I'm like, smells so good. Like I don't even have to spray it. With this one, I did struggle to, at first smell, even figure out what it is. It doesn't have that gingery and ambery immediate whiff like you'd get with the Dossier. I imagine too with Kilian, I haven't actually smelled that one, but I just know with any other, like Angel's Share, for example, like you can just smell a little bit and it's like, whoo, you get the full effect. So I didn't with that one, so I will be intrigued to see how my friend likes that one. The other one she got as well is Sinful. So this is a dupe of Lost Cherry. It does smell really good, so I have a dossier dupe of that as well. And I find this one wasn't kind of as strong as the dossier one, but they had the same scent. You definitely get that ambery kind of cherry smell, so I'm going to be really excited to see what my friend thinks of these. I mean, a lot of these perfumes are just so expensive anyway, so to get any kind of dupe for a cheaper price, like, you're winning. So where I did order so many perfumes, they actually gave me a free one. So this one is Golf Pearl, and it's very interesting because as soon as I open this up, I smell it. So I've not felt that with any of the other ones, except maybe the Candy Collection, the sampler. But this one is like a sleek gold packaging. And it's very like musky. So this one is an oud and it's very musky. It smells good. I do like it, actually. The notes are definitely like, I actually picture it maybe a little bit more of a man's fragrance. Okay, so those are actually products I got from Oakcha. So I hope you did enjoy this haul. I will do maybe like a follow-up, like maybe like products I've recently tested out. But yeah, that was everything I got. I will have these linked down below. I'd love to know, what scents have you tried and what's your experience been with them. And if you aren't subscribing, make sure to hit the button down below. That's going to help you stay up to date with the channel. But I thank you so much for all your love and support, and I hope you have a great day.